Starting. All right, so we are doing Bo Diddley's social media presence. My name is Lindsay. We have Jewel, Shane, Jason, and Brianna with us today.
All right, so for the company background, Diddley's is a small local business with a seemingly small social media presence. They have a very strong customer base that we would like to expand with the use of social media. The company was opened in 1981, which gives Bo Diddley's charm and customer loyalty. They offer live music and cribbage for the customers to enjoy. And currently, you have an active Facebook and have started an Instagram, yet you're thoroughly lacking in Twitter, Snapchat, and LinkedIn. And we want to expand your social media presence on as many platforms as possible to obtain a wide-reaching hand to attract all customers. So the platforms that we have chosen are Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter.
All right, so why should you use Facebook? A Facebook business page is one of the best ways to connect with your customers and build a following for your company. According to Post Planner, as of January 2020, there are 1.66 billion daily active users that log into Facebook. Facebook is a low-cost way to target and keep a loyal customer base. I found that Bo Diddley's Pub and Deli has a developed Facebook page. However, they aren't using it to its full ability. They post semi-frequently and don't interact with their customers as much as they should. So the best practices for Facebook is to be more active. They should post at least a couple times a week, just like their competitors, Urbers and Gerbers and Firehouse Subs. They should target their posts. They need to get a target audience so they can go by location, demographic, income. They need to enhance their posts to broaden their customers' reach. They need to make sure that the first 3 to 4 words are eye-catching, and to use hashtags to put your Facebook put the post on the pages more. You should respond to customers and questions and comments in a timely manner. So your competitors respond within an hour, you respond within a day. You should respond faster, and you should also interact with your customers more often in the comment section of your posts. You should advertise specific promotions and discounts like BOGOs, giveaways, and a senior citizen or military discounts to increase flow to your business. So here's a sample post. It says, craving something sweet, our baklava is a flaky dessert filled with chopped nuts and honey drizzled with heavenly chocolate. And guess what? It's only $1.15. And then you use hashtags, and you also want to have an eye-catching picture. And the first 3 words are eye-catching because it's a question.
So next on to Snapchat. You guys currently don't have one, but according to Omnicore, 90% of Snapchat users are 13 to 24 years old. So that is a very big range of people that you could be getting through your doors if we opened one. And active Snapchatters also open the app about 30 times per day. So if you were to get into the Snapchat space, you would be reaching a whole new demographic using their preferred method of communication. Some of the best practices for Snapchat is posting your story often, considering that every story goes away within 24 hours of being shared. You also want to use user-generated content, which I will have a post on. This is basically just other people posting about you, and you reshare it to your story. And then you also want to promote your Snapchat on other social media platforms, which would be your your Instagram, your LinkedIn, and your Facebook. Just have your @username on the top. And then offer discounts and promo codes. Those are always great ways to get people to share your about your business. And then promote a new product. So post it on your Snap story a day before it comes into the store so people get excited. So here's the sample post of a user-generated content. We put your @name very nicely, and we also highlighted the food so that people get hungry whenever they see this.
All right, so currently Bo Diddley's currently does have an Instagram account. However, they only have 203 followers, and they only post about every 20 weeks, which is not very often. I took a look at Jules Bistro, which is another local small business, and they have 1,200 followers, and they post pretty much every single day. And they always interact with their followers when applicable. So like they're always commenting in the comments on people, replying people, stuff like that. Instagram is an excellent way to be showing off your new items or specials you have, or even special events that went on your store, like the live music. And it's also a great way to keep in touch with the customers, kind of like Facebook. You can be interacting like that. I like to see Bo Diddley's add their contact info and website to the top in their bio of their Instagram. So when people click on your posts and stuff, you can easily just click on the website as well instead of having to search up your website and stuff like that. So the best practice for that, post often. I think you should probably be posting more often than 20 weeks. I would say maybe once or twice a week, so you can keep in your customers' minds, but not overwhelm them. And interact with them. So you always want to make sure important replying and stuff, because through Business News Daily says interacting with customers online makes them more likely to continue interacting and following you. So if you have good rapport and stuff, hopefully they choose your restaurant over others more often. And you can advertise through Instagram. So you can show up as a sponsored post in Instagram users' feeds. So when they're just scrolling through, they'll see it as a sponsored post and stuff like that. It's not obtrusive, because a lot of people do that. So it's another way to just keep in the minds of people. And then, make sure you're posting content that interests customers. You want to make sure that the content you post they actually care about. So make sure it's like a high quality picture. Maybe it's new items, new specials, anything like that. To actually have a reason to follow you and be interested in your once or twice a week that you post. And so here's a great sample post I have for you. So it's got a really nice picture on there of like your food, maybe it's a new item or whatnot. So I have maybe like a post like more is always better. This week only shows this post and get 30% off a side of soup when you purchase a regular size sub. And you can also include like hashtags and stuff. So when they're looking through those hashtags and things, you'll be in there as well. So it's another way to get more interaction and stuff and have a reason for people to follow you and have a reason for them to come into your store and even save a little bit of money while spending it at your store.
So LinkedIn is, of course, a very important part of the social media plan. The owner, you have 97 contacts, which is a good start, but no background page and not a lot of effort done. No cover photo, and then you're not connected to a company page and you don't have a company page set up, which is free to do and it wouldn't take very long. So it'd be important to take advantage of having a company page. The company page itself can post, and you can also do paid ads for employment, and you could do paid ads for catering for companies if you wanted to target, because it's a professional networking site, so you'll have a lot of business top contacts. And but update your profile, encourage your employees to have profiles and to connect to the company page, share recommendations, post articles and just regular posts. And you're competing with everybody who's looking for employees in hospitality and food services. And it's also a place for branding. So it's got multiple functions on LinkedIn professional networking site. I have a sample ad of one way that you can kind of create awareness about what you're doing, of a fun environment for the food and the entertainment, and also planting the seed or kind of making an outreach effort for employment opportunities. And that's the best way to take advantage of LinkedIn.
So why use Twitter? So Twitter is a great platform for getting the message out. Research shows that 3/4 of companies with an online presence use Twitter for marketing. And I looked into Fireside Subs, their Twitter account, and they're incredibly active. You can order subs for delivery and takeout from their page. They have a link to their website. They show all of their specials. And Twitter is also a very cost-effective way to interact with the customer base. And a big thing is decided on how you want to interact with your customer base. So whether or not you want to reply to customer complaints, you should create buzz for followers so that they keep following and keep looking and liking your posts. And then also you can promote products or events for Bo Diddleys from Twitter. You can also use Twitter to monitor competitors. So keep up on what they're doing and then match them and get more customers from them. And then the best practices for Twitter. So first is create a Twitter account. So first, to create an account, establish login information, enter business information into the account setup, then find a great profile picture and cover picture that depicts the excitement of the business. And then you have to generate traffic. So start following people and other businesses. And when people get a follow, they often follow back. The more traffic that on Twitter means that the more traffic in the store. Then you should create a great bio. The bio is one of the first things a follower will read. A few things that should be included is the website, a phone number, store locations, And another thing to add would be any updates that the store wants to get out there. And after that, just continue to update the bio as things change. And then you should post something. So think of drafts for the first post. Perhaps a photo of the menu, a popular dish, or a satisfied customer with their Bo Diddley sandwich. From there on, continue to post about events that are going on in the shop, specials that are being offered, and keep followers engaged and involved. And also use hashtags in the post so that when someone is looking for something. And keep your profile up to date. So once the profile is started, the greatest thing is to keep posting regularly and interact with followers as they post about Bo Diddleys. Also update the bio and the profile photos to reflect the business. Here is a sample post that you could put on Twitter. So then there are links that will bring you directly to a place that you could order a sandwich from Bo Diddleys for takeout or delivery. And there's also hashtags at the bottom so that when someone types something in like yummy or Bo Diddleys, then your post will pop up and someone will look at your food and they'll want to order it.
So going forward, we'd like you to create a Snapchat and a Twitter account, as well as posting job openings on LinkedIn. It'd be best to be consistent and active on all of your social media platforms. Make one member of your team in charge of them and keep a schedule for each account. And treat these accounts like marketing tools so that each can attract its own unique demographic. And we thank you for letting us audit your social media presence, and we hope that you choose us in going forward with your business. Thank you.